Kim Thomas here, seasoned personal trainer, excited and ready to give you stretches that you can do at home. You only need 10 minutes and you just need your body, you need yourself. But so put some good shoes on, put some good breathable, lightweight clothing, and just remember to always consult with your doctor before starting an exercise program. 10 minutes, here we come. You're gonna be stretching your body, you're gonna feel amazing. Our body's meant to stretch. You're gonna notice animals do it, cats and dogs kind of, when they wake up in the morning. So we've all got 10 minutes and I know you're anxious and eager to get going. So I'm gonna give you standing stretches to start, and then we're gonna segue on the floor and go ahead and do the rest of them. So for your first stretch, what I'd like you to do is you're gonna take your left hand with your left leg, put your other arm up, okay? Nice stretch right here and hold. Now some of you are going, woo, my balance is bad. Well, I'm sure you have a wall. Just hold on to that wall next to you. And if you can, get that knee so it's facing towards the ground. Let your head fix on something. You know what's nice about the stretch, besides getting quadricep, which is your thigh right here, is it's working balance. Yes. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little kicker in here and we're gonna lean forward. The standing knee is soft and open up. I'm lifting my leg up a little higher. Now I'm gonna open up my hip a little bit. Yes, balance. And again, if you have to hold on to something, I'm perfectly fine with that. And that's 3, 2, 1, good. And 5 to 10 seconds is ample for a good stretch. Let's go ahead into your other leg, and putting your hand up like this does help with balance, okay? So bring that heel up behind you with your butt, right up to your butt. Let your eyes fix on something. It does help with balance. Hold on to the wall if you're all over the place, and then lean forward. And don't get frustrated, okay, if you are all over the place. Okay, we gotta start somewhere, okay? And hold it right there. You're gonna feel it in the ankle. I feel it. That's 5, 4, lift up that foot, 3, 2, 1, beautiful. Now I know I felt that too, guys, and I've been in fitness a long time. So if you were able to do that without holding on, good for you. All right, put that right heel out, okay, or the left if you're mirroring me. Bend that back knee, keep the leg out in front, keep it straight, flex the foot towards you. In other words, bring that toe up towards you, lean down into it, and you're gonna feel it in the hamstring. Now those of you that have back issues, did you know tight hamstrings, that's the muscle behind the leg, and tight hip flexors contribute to back pain. So it's important to stretch these. You could do this daily. As a matter of fact, you could do it twice a day. Okay, if you have time, do 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the evening. Let's go ahead and switch. So we're doing 5 to 10 seconds each leg. Bend the back knee, flex the top foot, so you really feel a good stretch all through the lower leg, especially the hamstring. Hold that stretch. Oh, doesn't that feel good? That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand up nice and tall. Good, your feet are a little bit wider than shoulder width. Always keep your tummy tight, so pull the belly button into spine. I'd like you to take one arm, pull it across your body, grab your elbow and pull, and add a little twist at the same time. Now some of you have seen these stretches before, especially if you play tennis or golf, because it's targeting the muscle right over here. This is your deltoid, your shoulder, and I like to add a little twist so we can get the waist involved. Good. Just hold that stretch. And remember, stretching is slight discomfort, not pain. So if you're feeling pain right now, you need to back off your stretch, switch, or consult with your doctor. Something might be going on, okay? So go ahead and grab the opposite arm, pull, just a gentle twist, and hold that stretch. Good. And remember to breathe. In the nose, out the mouth, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, very nice. Loosey-goosey, feels good. Now I'd like you to put your hands on your waist. We're gonna go ahead and do a nice little hip roll. So let's go ahead and roll all the way around. Your knees are soft. As soon as you get to the back, let's hip roll the other way. Those of you with lower back issues, or maybe even not lower back issues, you're going, this feels really good. It does. And motion is lotion. You hear me say that a lot. It's one of my mottos. Motion is lotion. Good. Let's do it one more time. Up and roll. Very nice. Good. I'd like you to take one arm behind you, cup the elbow. You can see me right here. I'm doing what's called a tricep stretch. So the tricep is the muscle right back here. Tri stands for 3, so 3 little heads to that tricep, and this stretch hits all of it. So just give your stretch like you have an itch on the back of your, right there on your back, and you're trying to get that itch. Just a gentle stretch, and breathe. Breathe out. Good. So 2 or 3 breaths is generally probably about 10 seconds, and then go ahead and switch, and that'll be enough time to know when to switch. So go ahead and bring it back behind you. You got a little itch, and hold. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Let's make your feet a little bit wider. And notice I'm doing a full body stretch. So I don't want to neglect any of your muscles right now. So soften the knees, bring your body all the way down. I'm going to let my head relax. And I want your knees to be soft. Okay, so not stiff, and I don't want them too squatty. Okay, just a nice soft knees. And take your hands to one side and just hold that stretch. You're going to feel this again in the hamstrings and the lower back. And let's go to the other side. This feels so nice, especially if you sit at a desk or on the contrast, if you're on your feet all day. It does feel good to give your back a little break. And then come up nice and slow. Move your feet in a little closer for me and roll the shoulders back. Roll them. That's 3. That's 2. And that's 1. Good. So I'm going to show you a nice stretch here where you put one arm out with your fingers facing down. Okay? Take your other hand on top of it and push your fingers back towards you. Notice the arm is straight. So those of you ever heard of carpal tunnel syndrome, when you do fine motor movements like play the piano, you type a lot, you're at the computer, maybe you play golf or tennis, these are excellent stretches to kind of keep this muscle in your bicep open. Now let's go to the other hand. So remember to push the fingers down and pull. Pull back gently and hold. That's 5, 4, 3. Is your arm straight? 2, 1. Now go back to the original arm. Put your hand up like you're saying, stop. I don't want that donut. So put your arm straight and pull back towards you. I thought I'd make you laugh there. Arm straight and pull. Yes. Now you got to keep the arm straight and try to put your hand right there, not at the tips of the finger, but more right there in the middle of your hand and pull. Some of you are probably feeling this more than others, okay? So especially if you're typing a lot, you're on that computer, it's really important. Take your other hand, pull toward you, good. Give it a good stretch. Now what I'd like you to do, and especially if you're on the computer, is every hour get up and do this. You can do it at your desk. Nice little rolls, wrist rolls, and then reverse. Wrist rolls, loosey-goosey, motions, lotion. Blinkers, let's get those blinkers. Come on, a little quicker, a little quicker, a little quicker, a little quicker. And that's 3, 2, 1. Doesn't that feel good? You gotta give your fingers a good stretch. So now what I'd like you to do is you're gonna I'm gonna use my left leg and put it over my right. My right hand is on my hip. My left arm is gonna do a little stretch, lean to the right. Okay, so I'm gonna face you so you can see me. It's a nice lean. So if you've ever heard of the IT band, it runs from the hip all the way down to the knee. Those of you that might bike a lot or do spin classes, you get tight hips. It's important to stretch. And let's get the other side. Put your other foot over. And then do a nice little lean, gentle, good. And if some of you, your balance is a little off, you're welcome to hold on to a wall. We don't want you falling. Take care of yourself. And that's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. How you feeling? Big arms. Let's just wake up those arms in circles. One of my favorite ones. Let's get the shoulder going. You want to get stiff. And then switch, go the other way. 3, 2, 1. Now I want to talk about text neck, okay? Anybody ever see anybody on their phones doing this? Then you know what? All ages are doing it. So we're gonna be chronically having neck issues. So let's stretch the neck a little bit. Let's take one hand and park it behind you. So it looks like this. Take your other hand on your head and gently tilt it to the side. Okay, don't move your whole body. All you want to do is a nice stretch for the neck. So if you feel it right through here, you're doing it correctly. So slight discomfort, not pain. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathe in. And when you breathe out, just kind of sink a little deeper with the stretch. And then switch sides. So take your other hand behind you and then go to the side. Now, I don't know about you, one side for me is a little bit more, how should I say? It talks to me a little more than the other. So breathe in and breathe out. You feel better when you stretch, don't you? Breathe in. I know I do. And your muscles need it. Good. So just kind of shake it out. So if you want to hop on the floor, some of you might need to put a beach towel down. We're going to have a seat, and I'd like you to extend one leg out front, take your other leg across your body. We're going to do what's called a little spinal rotation. You can take your hand or your elbow on it's your opposite. So in other words, if it's my right leg, I have my left arm over top, and you can reverse it if you're mirroring me. And then turn and look behind you as I'm applying a little bit of pressure, bringing my leg towards my body. Do you feel it in your butt? Good, that means you're doing it right. So turn and look behind you, breathe in, and breathe out. And when I breathe out, I'm just giving a little bit further of a twist. So breathe in and breathe out. Good. And let's switch sides. So put the other foot over. Again, use your hand or your elbow, a little spinal twist. So I'm applying a little bit of pressure. Breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and then breathe out. And those of you that might have sciatica issues, this is a nice stretch. And those of you that are going sciatica, yes, that's a pain in the butt, literally, you know. So let's go ahead and put your feet together without bouncing. Okay, move the heels in close to you, and you want to push down and hold that stretch. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The last stretch I'm going to end with here. I'd like you to lay on your back. Okay, you're going to take your left knee into chest, and I want you to rotate the ankle in both directions. Rotate, rotate. Good. Your lower back and hips will love you for this. Pull the other knee into chest. Rotate the ankle, both directions. Good. And you could do this up to 3 times on each side. Okay, take the other leg across your body. So take your opposite hand, so my right hand's on my left knee, pulling it across my body. Keep your shoulder blades on the ground if you can. Look in the opposite direction, pull. I'm pulling my leg across. You feel that in the glute? You want to feel it even more in the glute. Pull it up more diagonal. And then switch. Again, I'm estimating 5 to 10 seconds. Pull the knee across your body, across. Good, look in the opposite direction. Breathe in and breathe out. And you could do this 3 times on each side. Good, and lastly, pull both the knees into chest. And you want to lift your head up to greet it. You get a little deeper, your lower back. Whew, these are great for the lower back. And then drop the knees. I know I said lastly, but I can't help myself. I love this one too. Go to the other side. We could just spend, we could probably spend hours just doing this. You and I could be friends and stretch and talk and to the side. This is called a knee drop, and you're gonna notice your lower back whenever it's a little tight. Try to remember some of these back stretches. Very nice. Now, don't you feel amazing? Just admit it, your body feels amazing. So remember, you could do these stretches every day, twice a day. If your back's hurting, you could just fast forward and do the lower back stretches. If your upper body, I do recommend though, these 10 minutes of stretches, take the time to do it. I promise you'll feel better. Thanks for joining me.